I'm Chris Berman. Well, let's get straight to the action. In our first game this week, we had the Packers edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Boomer, thanks. In front of you, we've got the AFC Infirmary Report. And as you can see, they were hit hard this week. Peter Warrick is probably the one that most leaps out at you. Doctors confirming the worst this week, a torn hamstring. And that'll put him out for 12 weeks. In front of you, we've got the NFC list. And as you can see, they could form their own MASH unit. Mark Roman sticks out on this list as one of the more costly injuries. He'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. So that'll do it for now. Chris, let's send it back to you.
Peerless Price stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. Ashley Lilly pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Broncos beat the Chiefs. We had an interesting free agency pickup of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris. Let's switch gears and talk about players that'll have new homes in the National Football League, as free agency continues to play such a huge role in determining a team's makeup. Jason Gilden is on the move. Perhaps not for all that he thought he'd get, but a good deal nonetheless. 3 years, $10.6 million. On top of that, a $2.1 million signing bonus. Chad Bradsky will also be locked up for a while as he signs a healthy 6-year contract with the Colts. Kenny Holmes will be moving on from his current address, and he gets a pretty good deal to do it. 4 years, $7.3 million. On top of that, a $2.2 million signing bonus. Mo Lewis will also have a new address for a while as he signs a 4-year contract with the Eagles.
In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles lose by just a single point. Colts, Patriots. Tom Brady calls signals at the 12-yard line. He's so dangerous, buying time, moves out of the pocket, fires, touchdown. The Patriots go on to win this by the final score of 28-24. Up in the HHH Metrodome, we had the Vikings fall apart and lose by 25. The Redskins defense held their opponents to under 100 rushing yards in their win at Ralston, Maryland. The Bills won at home, but will take to the road next week to meet the Raiders. Tim Brown stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. We had a big trade also of note here. Trey's got the lowdown for us. Trey?
We'll shift gears now just a little and have a look at a few trades that should certainly be of interest. Aaron Smith leaves the Steelers and will be on his way to the Bills. And they obviously see that as one of the areas that needs improvement. In exchange, they'll get a couple of guys in the deal, and here's the one drawing attention. Troy Vincent is a guy that'll certainly give him a boost in the secondary, as it'll be interesting to see how that unit will function together.
Cardinals, Rams. Marshall Faulk in the backfield. The ball is at the 40-yard line, and the lead man throws a block, shakes off one tackle, bounces outside it. Now it's a foot race. The 10, the 5, touchdown. The Rams win this one by the final score of 14-11. Kelly Washington pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Bengals beat the Jets. Deep in Cajun country in New Orleans, we had the Saints lose by just a single point. Down at Pro Player Stadium, we had the Dolphins lose by 6 points. The Texans went to the air for over 350 yards in their win at Reliance Stadium. The Ravens won on the road and will now head home to meet the Steelers. And in our final game, we had the Lions come away victorious. So, as usual, plenty of surprises around the NFL. And heck, we just got into week 1. My primetime players' game balls go out to these gentlemen, each one with a fine start to the season. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
That was so awesome to listen to. Let me tell you what. So, I'm going to play that type of thing at the beginning of every single week. Every single game. Every single video. So, yeah. So the first thing I wanted to do was Willie Blade here is on a 1-year deal. I figured I could probably go ahead and extend him. Give him, I mean, he wants a 3-year, $3 million, $3.5 million deal. That's not too bad. I might take off some of the bonus and give him a bit more money, though. There we go. So now we're not stuck with him if he ends up not playing too good. Emmitt Smith is an end-of-year decision. Although, would I make money by bringing him back? No, I wouldn't. Alright. Well, time to head into the next game. This time we're against the Browns, who are pretty even matched defensively and offensively. So,
I'm Chris Berman, and coming up on ESPN, set to go with Week 2 of the NFL on ESPN. Hi everyone, I'm Chris Berman. Week 1 certainly had a chance to try.
So normally I'd let you guys listen to this, but I kind of forgot and I wasn't prepared. So,
Excellent early season matchup for you here.
Browns, Cowboys. So I'm wondering, what's he holding right there? Are those supposed to be their tickets? Ooh. We're in the home stadium. In the South. So we're going to be kicking the ball off to start the game again. Pretty sure we have 2 Billies on our team now as kickers, don't we? There we go. Billy LaFleur and Billy Cundiff. Football! Gets it out to the 28-yard line. Commentary won't be as ridiculous as yesterday because I can't be as loud. The man who's recently on a new deal, as it'll be deflected multiple times, almost intercepted and almost caught. Great deflection there by number 41, no 47. Number 47 seems to be pretty good. Our DBs are actually pretty bad, though, so apart from our safeties. And it's a great deflection there by Woodson. I have to learn not to click on, though. So I kind of just let that play out. If you try to click on this game, there is a button to try to catch it, but it's very inconsistent and most of the time ends up getting the ball caught. So ended up diving. It's intercepted by Woodson. His 4th of the season. He might take it for 6. As he does. Darren Woodson into the end zone for a touchdown. This dude's just a ball hawk, bro. There's nothing more to say about it. That's his 4th interception in 2 games. I've never seen a player play like this before in my entire life. And these are the same settings I use when I usually get pretty evenly matched up against the CPU. So I don't know if it's the higher overall defensive line causing more pressure or what. This kick should be pretty good, though. Yeah, look at that. In the end zone. He might need it. Nah. He's out to the 21. I want to check. What are Woodson's stats? So he's got pretty pretty good coverage. It's not like crazy good. What about Williams? Williams has better coverage, and I think it's Roy Williams. He just doesn't seem to play nearly as good, but I guess there's not much playing good to do when the ball's getting intercepted by one player every time. Good tackle there by Coakley. I'm going to send a bigger blitz here. Ball snapped. I actually got through the hole. Had I not dove, like, it was a very accidental dive. I thought I would have to engage a blocker, and had I not ended up diving, probably get through and stop that for a loss. I hate that. Oh, big play as he throws Woodson to the ground. What a nice stiff arm tackle made by Williams. No. Okay, it's Willie Blade. I thought it was Woodson. That would have made me so sad. Although I did just pay Blade, so I mean that's not very good that he's out now. Pass over the middle. It's just straight up dropped. Jeff Garcia. What a guy. So we got Woodson blitzing off the edge. That'd be pretty great if he was able to make a stop. Tackle made by number 59. A little bit of help from somebody else. Try cover 2. Cover 2 seems to work really well against this team. I knew they were putting someone in motion. Could probably be screwed if they throw a corner route, which they did, and yep. That's just a good play right there. It's all the cover 2 look, and it's just like, alright, go ahead and send what I know should work. And it worked. Well, that's a good play. Good hit by Williams, I believe. Not sure. Once they all get set, then I'll... Tackle made by Singleton. I really like the cover 2 in this game. It seems to work pretty well. This is kind of a risky formation. Oh, that could be bad. Ah, good play. That was a good counter for what I was running. I see what happened. Number 31 was supposed to be in a man coverage, I think, and he just got absolutely destroyed on the route. Straight down the middle. So hopefully you were able to hear that like post-week show or whatever it was. Smith on the return. Not Emmitt Smith, though. It was a very premature spin. Speaking of Emmitt Smith, though, hopefully Emmitt Smith can get a good enough amount of blocking here. As the guard who was pulling, just the awareness wasn't there. Which I don't think he's exactly a high overall, so it kind of makes sense. They're pressing Glenn on the outside. I don't know if he's fast enough, but we're going to hope he is fast enough. He's got a step on his man. Quincy Carter makes the throw. It's a huge play right there. What a throw, what a catch. 36 yards on the first passing play of the game by the Cowboys. What a juke by Smith. Honestly, I feel like maybe Witten could get open on a fade. He's not going to be as open as Campbell was. I could tell that he had a step, so I figured as long as the defender didn't make up any of that room, I figured he'd... I did not hear anything they were saying. I was too busy talking. I'll have to go check the injury report. Broken wrist. I mean, he should be back relatively quickly, like maybe a few weeks. I don't know. Keyshawn Johnson, one-on-one. He gets the pass deflected. Incomplete. He really likes this formation inside the red zone, doesn't it? I feel like Witten could probably get open here. You know, it's going to be Keyshawn Johnson. The ball's deflected, and it's almost intercepted. It's just a bad throw by Quincy Carter. Creighton on slant as lobs it over the middle, and it's deflected once again. The pass just didn't have enough touch on it. Going to take the field goal here. That kick should be pretty good. And it is good. Probably figured it would be closer to the center than that. Oh, that's a good kick. Seems to kick the ball better when he's got height under it. A good tackle right there by Jones. Well, the guy we signed to an extension is gone now for a few weeks, most likely. He really liked that motion. Because that was interesting, to say the least. I don't know what that was. Pinch the O-line here. With the O-line, the D-line. Because that is... I honestly thought he just missed through that, but no, that was on target. I kind of like this idea right here. That's what a tackle there by... I don't know how to say that name. Got scared that the game was going to freeze right there, but luckily it didn't. Could try to block this punt, hopefully. End of the quarter. I don't know if you're able to hear the commentator or not. Oh, I can't try to block the punt. Dang. The good thing is that we need secondary, and secondary is really easy to scout on this game. Oh, that's a good hit. Ooh, they made a mistake with their defense. One type of mistake that I thought. Good game there by Quincy Carter. That's the thing that you're not going to get with any other quarterback in this game, is the mobility, which is the only reason I would ever hesitate to get rid of him. Because as a quarterback, he's not exactly great. Now we're going to throw the one-on-one ball to Keyshawn Johnson, and pass interference maybe on the offense. I wouldn't be surprised. No defensive pass interference. I'm not quite sure how that got called. We'll see, though. Oh, yep. I mean, he had his hand on him the whole time, but I'm not sure that was really pass interference. Try to go back to Emmitt Smith here. And get back up to the line. We're going to do it again. Well, they spread the D line. What a gain. Just get back up to the line. Keep them tired. Smith is still looking pretty decent stamina-wise, so he should be able to continue to pound this rock as he gets the ball right up to the goal line. And we're going to go at him again. I mean, if he has the stamina to run... Oh, they made the perfect adjustment for me to get that through. They shifted their D line to where there wouldn't be someone in the gap I wanted. And, I mean, sure enough, we got right through. I'm not quite sure how loud the commentary is. Turn that up a bit. Alright. Try to get a good kick up into the air. So that's what he seems to be best at, is kicking it higher. The tackle stopped him at the 20. See if this man coverage can do any good. What they might have audible. As that was just horrible awareness by number 47. Really, if he turns around, that's an easy pick. But nonetheless. That's intercepted by Singleton over the middle.
Check out this replay, Dan. Watch the focus here.
I might have to change the CPU stats a bit, or like their difficulty a bit, because they're definitely not making the greatest throws, that's for sure. Emmitt Smith gain of 4 on the play. He's probably still relatively tired. He didn't get much time. Well, no, he seems like he's fine. Definitely gonna want him out there. That definitely did not work as well as I thought it would. Just threw someone else unnecessary into the pile. Gotta try to keep this rapid fire going. Oh, that's a good play by their defense. I couldn't see him, so I didn't know. It's kind of just a hope that he was open type of throw. Well, I don't like this. Actually ended up working out pretty well. I'm going to have to start running more man coverage due to all these motions that they like to do. Almost every play they run seems to have motion. Williams is in a man coverage. I don't know how I feel about that. That was a good defensive stop, though, nonetheless. Bring an extra blocker back. As an extra blocker, he did absolutely nothing. You're going to get one play before the 2-minute warning.
Swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That next punt pretty much
See if maybe Johnson on the fade can get open, which it almost did. That defender played it really well. I probably threw it too soon, so it had time to react. I'm thinking that just a strong ISO should work better. Hit him with a fake audible. Or fake hot route, I should say.
Smith gains 3 yards, and that will bring up 3rd down.
You gotta hope that something here gets open.
3rd down, 1 man back.
We got one-on-one. Johnson, incomplete, just an inaccurate throw.
Johnson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. 4th down.
You know what?
Anthony Henry had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was
Hometown fans aren't gonna like this call.
On 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
sure was.
We're gonna do it anyways.
For that situation.
Snap is made. Quincy Carter gonna roll out. He's got room, and the running or the fullback just didn't go up the field. Had he run up the field with me, then that probably ends up being a 1st down. Because I could probably evade one person, but 2 is just too much.
This drive will start at their 43-yard line.
What a tackle there by number 91. Their pass rush move, and he spun right into it. Dang it. Fell down again. Good deflection there by Williams.
Rifles it out left side, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. 3rd down.
I trust Woodson in coverage enough, obviously. Dang, Williams with 2 straight deflections, although that might have been, yeah, it was number 30 that got the deflection. But Williams was in there too. See, I trust my defense. It's just I don't know if I can trust my offense. Oh, almost got there. You know, let's try it. Well, I did one. We're definitely going to have to look at new options for quarterbacks. Pressing him. He's got a step once again. Incomplete. Good deflection there by number 37, who seemed to be between a lot of passes.
Peter, you have to figure that when GMs draft defensive players with a few extra inches to them, this is what they have in mind.
Oh, go Campbell. Campbell, go. What a play there by Campbell. On what was designed to be a screenplay. You're going to lob it up in a double coverage, and it gets caught by Johnson. That's one of the better throws I've ever seen. Not, decision-making wise. But, definitely one of the better throws I've seen, like, throw-wise. Fade to the end zone is caught by Bryant. Antoine Bryant in the end zone for the touchdown. And into the receiver's hands. I've heard all this commentary so many times, but it never gets old because most of the time their commentary is pretty good. That's a perfect kick right there, I tell you what. The extra point is good. Tundiff so far is having a great season. Remember, only 2 games in now. That'll be a touchback. Yeah. Oh, more a touchback. Once you hear it enough, you can just, you know what to say in place of the line. Oh, who would have guessed? Some more motion. Oh, he's got room. Good stop there by Glover. That was going to probably be a first down and more if he doesn't get in there to stop that. Seems like maybe they've given up. They're not even trying to call timeouts or anything. No, I'll call a timeout. Why not? That's their second.
Third down, just a single receiver on the field.
Oh, they ran right into the blitz. Ah, okay. That'll be the end of the half. I mean, it didn't hurt to try. Wait, is that Amon Green?
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Cowboys in command of this one, 24
Not sure.
7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol.
Why not? I'll let you listen to this one.
Halftime report. Boomer.
All right, Dan, we'll get back to you in a bit. But welcome, everybody, to the ESPN Halftime Show. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Cowboys are winning because of it. Let's see if they can keep up their dominance in the second half. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Darren Woodson is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Touchdown for the Cowboys. The Cowboys get the first points of the game and go up by 7. Brown early in the first quarter, the ball at their own 23-yard line. Jeff Garcia would find his target on this one, a 29-yard play that set up a Browns touchdown. The boys trying to answer back, game tied 7-all. Terry Glenn is going to find himself on the receiving end of this one as he works his way open for the big play. The boys now in the second quarter. Emmitt Smith got the carry here, and he was able to break through. Touchdown for the Cowboys. Cowboys winning 17-7. Alsherman Singleton would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The boys midway through the second. The Cowboys with the ball at the 20. Anthony Henry is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. The boys late into the second quarter. Cowboys out in front by 10. Quincy Carter would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys are up at the half, 24-7. Today's halftime hero has turned in an incredible performance thus far. Darren Woodson has played like a man possessed. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader
All right.
surround sound
So
technology.
Darren Woodson was the halftime hero. As here we go for the second half, which is going to be filled with a lot of running plays. I tell you what.
Large, 24-7. Now let's get to the game. Smith decides to take it out.
Has out to the 20-yard line. Good juke though. Interesting information up on the screen. Oh, you bet. Yeah, I know this I know this conversation or commentary. Smith gonna take the handoff. He's gonna juke up to the 24-yard line. I hate there's no chew clock in this. He's gotta wait, which I guess is like real life. But all right, I'll snap it now. And I waited to try to truck right there, and probably goes for a first down. But you'll never guess what we're gonna do here, folks. Well, look at that. We're totally throwing over to him, right? Good run. Preferably Emmitt Smith becomes a 1,000-yard rusher again. We're going to actually no-huddle this and hope they stay in the same formation, which it looks like they do. And now, if I'm more patient to throw it this time, well, it's one-on-one still, he's going to drop it. It's nice to see that they actually drop those since I have my sliders lowered. Unlike before with my other sliders where they just catch that. 3rd and 8. Gonna take this snap. Gonna have a man over the middle. It's Johnson who's gonna make the catch after the 40, 45, 46, something like that. Takes the snap, hands it off to Emmitt Smith, who's going to run over a man, and he's going to take it up to the 40-yard line for a gain of 5. It's going to be a 3-yard gain on the play. Fell forward for a bit. Is our backup ever going to come into the game, though? That's the true question. He's going to have a man with a step over the middle. Or not over the middle, over to the left side. It's Campbell, who's been really good this year, to be honest. Is that tight end 2, or at that tight end position, or tight end 2 position. But this could break big if Smith can, you know, have enough stamina. As he probably, if he even has another like half of the amount of stamina that he's lost, he probably can pick that up. But maybe Witten over the middle. Let's go, Quincy Carter, touchdown on the run. I was debating checking that down to the dude to the right side, but then I was kind of like, yeah.
He may not have the carries, but the times he has carried.
Alright, I'm back. Woohoo. Something else to edit. No, it's fine. It just takes time. It's not frustrating to edit. It just takes time. Straight down the middle. If we could get a little bit more consistency, maybe from the receivers down the field. Really, Quincy Carter hasn't been too bad. He just doesn't have the arm strength, it doesn't seem like. Interesting information up on the screen. Oh, you bet. I love knowing what they're going to say before they say it. With Madden commentators, it's annoying. With these commentators, it actually, like, it's not annoying. He throws it into the coverage and it's caught because the man actually had, you know, positioning. That's the difference between Madden and this game. In this game, the receiver has the positioning, so he catches that, you know, 9 out of 10 times. In Madden, you throw that pass. The defender's going to make a, you know, falling back, you know, receiver playing coverage type of catch. If that makes sense. But in this game, the positioning actually kind of makes sense. It's good deflection there by Singleton, I believe that was. Been pretty good in coverage this game. I'm prepared for him to try to roll out. I'm not going to lie, I have no idea what just happened. I would have had an easy shot at Garcia, and it just... You can see number 91 gets like almost pulled around into circle while I'm pulling my stick down to try to go to Garcia. But, you know, it is what it is. Good play by them nonetheless. Good tackle there by Roy Williams. It's not Ricky Williams. I think it's Roy Williams. I feel bad running this much cover 2, but at the same time, I mean, I don't. All right. I don't actually like that look. I like this a little bit better. Oh, I did not mean to do that. As they're going to have a man over the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Most likely is yes. It is a touchdown for the Browns. Almost. Singleton almost was able to deflect that. I think it might be better to try to blitz off this edge. That kick is good as well. So it's now 31-14, nearing the end of the third quarter.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Dawson booms a beauty.
Smith's gonna take the kick.
Smith decides to take it out of the end zone.
As that was just a lot of running back and forth, zigzagging, I guess. Smith's gonna get the ball on this play. Bring Campbell across here. Some good blocks, although number 20 didn't hold the block as well as they should have. And I'm gonna let the clock go ahead and tick down and get us into the fourth quarter. So what I've noticed is I probably need to shorten the quarter length to 4 minutes, so each game isn't an hour. At least it seems like it's been an hour. And then I also need to maybe buff the CPU a little bit. But apart from that, it's really been fine. Well, this could be good right here. Maybe if I can get number... Actually, you know what? No, number 20 should be good there. Number 65 makes a clutch block, and that's Emmitt Smith with a first down and more, slightly more. Emmitt Smith has had a lot of carries over the past couple of weeks. I mean, he has like, what, 50 or something in 2 games after this carry? Actually, no, I'm going to try to catch him off guard here. Oh, wait, that's not what I... There we go. Snaps the ball. Gonna have a man over the top with a step. It's Ryan. As it might come back on maybe defensive pass interference. I'll decline that like it says. What a play there by that guy Ryan.
First down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Oh, he's got some blockers. It's a good change of direction there by Emmitt Smith. Averaging a little over 4 yards a carry.
Emmitt Smith got yards by staying so close to his blockers. I think they were sharing each other's aftershave.
Oh, I tried to truck him right there. If he can run over him right there, that's easily a touchdown. Or at least close to it. Campbell is really good in the receiving game. So if I move him out and then put him on a fade, he's got a man. As the pass just didn't get there because he's off balance right there trying to make that throw. Incomplete. I can't blame Quincy on that because, I mean, I tried to throw a bullet pass as well, so it didn't get much hang time. Emmitt Smith, pretty good gain right there of 4 yards. Takes the snap. Now look over the middle. He has a man. It's incomplete. That would have probably been a touchdown otherwise. As I mean, that's another pass. It's not on Quincy Carter. It's just bad receiving. Ooh, has a chance at missing. Kick is outside of the goal post. That's on me. Good thing about this game is that normally when you miss a kick, it's on you because there's no lag. Not sure why he dives every single time. Good defense right there. Possibly could have been pass interference though. But I'm not sure why it's like they don't want to engage the blocker. So doing a pass rush move just doesn't work. Like right there, he's legit on the dude for like a couple of seconds. Or like at least a second. Then I try to do the move, and then they disengage and he just dives. I trust Woodson. That's just bad timing. Intercepted by Mitchell. What a play there by number 30. Donald. What guy? Donald Mitchell. Gonna run out some clock here. That really probably could have gone for a huge gain if the right circumstances play out. This could go big as well if I follow the blocks. He's got room up the middle. Emmitt Smith over 100 yards rushing. At least he should be now. 107 yards, almost 5 yards a carry. Gonna let this run down to the 2-minute warning. So, while I wait, I'm going to check something on Instagram real quick. Alright, that is the 2-minute warning. It's really, I could probably knee it here, but they'll call timeouts, so there's no real point. They just love showing those stats, don't they? Any way to... No, there's no way to audible to that. Okay. Follows the blockers. Stiff arms a man, and he's in the end zone. What a run there by Emmitt Smith. A great block there by number 20 as well. I mean, he's proven himself to be really worth that trade. I love how they ramble about the most stupid things. That's what makes these commentators so much better than the ones in Madden. Is that these commentators will ramble about stupid stuff, like in between plays, to keep you entertained, whereas the ones in Madden will just sit there and be quiet. Like how I do. Which really, if I had the commentary turned up, you'd be able to hear it, and I wouldn't have to commentate everything. But I enjoy it. As I dove once again. Really, if he turns around to catch that, he's gone. Deflection, though, by the defense. I'm going to try to edge blitz with Singleton on my own. Almost worked. Is it complete? Davis, number 87 on the reception.
First down, the clock is stopped at 1:42.
Pass complete to the outside. Tackle made by Newman. That's their second. Gotta rely on this man coverage a bit. Oh, he caught that one-handed. What a catch. That was the most, like I'm not even trying catch I've ever seen. Would they really run it here, though? They wouldn't. It's going to be a fumble! Picked up. That was almost a huge play. Booth is... Wow. I mean... I mean... Was it? I don't know how that ruling would really work, because it was like his arm was going forward, I'm pretty sure. But, like, I don't think the pass ever... Oh, well, yeah, it went forward.
After review, the play has been ruled a forward pass and therefore incomplete.
Yep, overturned.
He likes the call, and you sort of have a feeling
He knew it all along. It's going to sound like I'm just saying random sentences if you guys can't hear the commentary correctly. But if you can, then you'll understand it. I'm actually expecting a run to the left for whatever reason. Is sacked by the replacement for the injured Blades. Because apparently that was 4th down and I didn't realize it. So what a stop there. A clutch stop.
Will be it for them. Yeah, chalk this one up in the L column, Dan. It's all over. 2 yards on the play.
As there we go. If I didn't care too much about my VIP stats, I wouldn't have to sit through this. But here we go. Gonna have to time this right. Probably, depending on how many VIP credits I get for this, that might determine... Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna make y'all wait through this. Simulate end. Because there we go. End of the game. So, I'm thinking now that with such like horribly, you know, done receiving play by Keyshawn Johnson, I might look to move forward or move on from him before I end this episode, depending on his contract, which I would gain some money back from him. Try to get rid of him while I still can. Begin trade. I need to find a team that has someone that I'm somewhat interested in. I mean, you got this guy right here. He's faster, he's the same overall too. I mean, he's not going to cost too much money. He's slightly younger, I guess. See if there's anyone else. Let's see. Bring in Jerry Rice. What an idea. Could maybe try to bring in someone like Isaac Bruce, although he's really expensive, so I can't do that. I mean, this dude looks like he's got like a huge contract, but it's probably mostly like not salary based, but bonus based. I'll keep looking. Ooh, Plaxico Burress. Could be very good to bring in, although he's only got 1 year left on his deal. You looking to maybe look to bring in Booker? I'm not sure. There's not many players here that I'm seeing that are just kind of like, ooh, I need him. Oh, okay, this is a guy that I need on the team. Oh, this is kind of like a cheesy type of player to bring in. Bring in a really fast player who can also somehow catch and run routes at the same time being an 81. I mean, what else could I get from this trade? Like a third and a fifth? Maybe a third and a fourth next year to replace the one that I lost? That's a horrible offer. Okay, hold on. Let's go back to Cowboys. And we add in like a sixth. No, I'm not giving you that. I'll give you a fifth. And there we go. So I've brought in a new receiver, gained back a little bit of money, and they're only an inch shorter. They're a lot faster. They can catch just as well. I mean, that's exactly what we needed. So hopefully you enjoyed that episode. You go ahead and save while I fix some of the difficulty. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. See you probably in the next one. Of course, I mean hopefully in the next one, assuming that you come back. But you could probably turn down the tackling a bit, and then turn up their passing a bit. Turn up their... I don't ever see them running. That's the thing. But yeah, and human fatigue needs to go up a bit. Yeah, hopefully you show up for the next one. And you know, you don't have to, of course. But, like stated before, thank you for watching either way. You don't have to subscribe, you don't have to like, but if you did, that would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, see you in the next one, hopefully. Peace.